Your Majesty, your monthly Eyes and Ears strategic update for the coming season in the Westlands. What was, what will be, and what is may yet be spoiled by this report, which contains major spoilers for all of Season 1 of this turning of the Wheel of Time, and minor spoilers for the second book describing last turning. Our eyes and ears have heard and seen relatively little that gave new clarity since our last report. Rather, most was either inconclusive or confirmed what we already suspected. So this report will be brief. Rumors from Cairhien persist that the country is a tinderbox ripe for conflict. All this began because the Aiel War destroyed the Cairhien economy. As most of the war was fought in Cairhien, the foraging, pillaging, and battles wiped out agriculture, the primary domestic food source and the most reliable sector of the economy. More devastating, though, was the Aiel permanently cutting off the access of the merchant class to land-based trade with the realms beyond the Waste. The merchants' past monopoly on this trade was once the single largest sector of Cairhien's economy, and could have provided a quick source of coin to renew the country's economy while waiting for the next harvest. Instead, Cairhien languishes in newfound poverty, with no ready solution on the horizon. Any number of potential events could tip the country over the edge into civil war. Bread riots, a revolution rejecting their failed form of government, the royal treasury running out of coin, over-aggressive competition between the great houses in their Dies Daemar, a panic over false rumors of an Aiel invasion. The possibilities are endless. One rumor even claims to have seen a small Trolloc scouting party in the hills surrounding the city, which they insist is a vanguard for an invading force. A Trolloc horde destroying the capital city would certainly plunge the country into chaos. It would be a shock indeed, though, as Trollocs haven't been seen within miles of Cairhien since the Trolloc Wars over 1,000 years ago. All that said, there is a mention last turning of a small band of Trollocs infiltrating the city in a targeted raid that was only partially successful. After the raid, they waited in the hills surrounding the city to block any attempt by those they pursued from leaving freely. Had they been a significantly larger force, perhaps they would have employed a more direct tactic and sacked the city in pursuit of their objectives. It remains to be seen what will happen, but the country will likely be in a civil war by the end of next season due to some major development. Last turning, the country was in a similar place and predictably descended into civil war after not one, but several instigating events occurred in rapid succession. Your Majesty, this concludes our report. My ladies and lords of the Westlands, rulers from sundry lands, if you find the reports my clerks and I produce to be helpful, as you labor in the service of your people, do honor us with your raised thumbs and subscriptions. Until our next report.